Jackaroo.
Well, Jerry, we may have a problem with our leader. The 88 just radioed in. DJ Jarrett said, I think I'm out of fuel. He's crawling around out on the racetrack right now, and it looks as if Jeff Gordon will complete his stop. Let's go back to you.
All right, left side tires on Gordon's car. He is down and away. And as Gordon goes by, the Quality Care crew, Jackaroo, are shaking their heads back and forth, indicating they are not happy. Apparently, that may have been the case for Jarrett.
Oh, Benny, he is out of fuel and is going to have a tough time making it back. Steve Park is in, and he's away.
They were out of fuel as well. They were squirting ether in the car to try some starting fluid, and here comes Dale Jarrett slowly coasting.
He's in turn 3 now, up at the north end of the racetrack. He's still got a long, long way to go.
See Morgan Shepherd going by. Got a great run going today. And here comes Jarrett slowly, slowly coasting.
We mentioned so often that it's one thing to run out of fuel at a track like Bristol when you can make it around without any problem. But when you run out, and here is Jeff Gordon putting a lap on Jarrett. When you run out here at the south end of the racetrack, it is a long way around.
Wow.
And you know, there'll be a lot of discussions because remember, I told you originally they wanted to come in on lap 80, but actually before that, about 5 minutes before that, the Parrott brothers had conferred, and originally they were going to come in on lap 7-8. If they had, Jerry Punch, it would have been plenty of time.
And I think that was a break for Mark Martin. He just came in and made a 4-tire change. The good news for Mark Martin, he can make it the rest of the way on one more stop. And by seeing the 88 car beginning to slow and coast, that gave them the indication they needed to pit that time by rather than pushing the envelope and possibly running out themselves. 4 tires, no adjustment on Martin. He is set to go for one more stop if we stay green.
You ever see Mark Martin and Jeff Gordon? I think right now that Terry Labonte is the leader of the race, but this would be for position. And Dale Jarrett is still coasting. He just now has gotten to pit road. Just now gotten there. Somebody needs to put a little bit of gas in his car so he can try to start it. I don't know if he's going to make it to his pits.
Chad Little getting work finished on his car. Darrell Waltrip is coming out.
And guys, he has radioed in. He said, send help. I cannot make it. So the crew just scampered down pit road.
Yep.
And they're going to make the 100-yard dash down there and then have to turn around and try and push them another 100 meters back. Who needs the goodwill games when you've got this?
And those guys are not athletes. I mean, runners.
But they're going pretty quickly to Dale Jarrett's aid. He is way up at pit in. And Dale Jarrett's chance of winning the Brickyard 400 are over. Terry Labonte relinquishes the lead to make a pit stop, Jerry.
And very quietly, a good run for the Kellogg Chevrolet for Terry Labonte. Fairly routine pit stop, right and left side tires. It's been a lot of time cleaning the windshield. His windshield was covered in a lot of film and oil from something in front of him. He is down and away as the 88 crew now has run the 250 yards down pit road and are pushing for all they're worth the 88 car of Dale Jarrett back towards their pits, but they are still probably at least 150 yards away.
Man, oh man. Some of those guys are absolutely exhausted now. Part of the 28, this is a tag team affair. The 28 guys, Kenny Irwin's crew, is trying to help push the car down.
And guys, you know the only guy that did not go down there to help push the car? The fuel man, because he has to heft about 77 pounds on his shoulder, and he wished he had been able to do it about 6 laps ago.
What a disappointment for Dale Jarrett, who was leading the race when he ran out of fuel.
That's Kenny Irwin's crew chief, Slugger Labby. They were on the left front pushing that car.
He is just losing lap after lap here as while the crew gets him finally to his pit box and now can go to work on the car. But you can see that some of them are just totally exhausted from that run up and back.
And don't forget, the biggest problem is you can fill this up with fuel, but they still have to refire the car. So now you see a man go to the front by the air intake, spraying as much ether as possible to try and ignite the car, and it does not fire. You can hear it fired, but it did not catch. still, the problem persists. This is atypical of when you run a car completely out of fuel. Now he's got it up to speed, and now they will continue changing 4 tires. But guys, it's all very relative for someone that had a chance at $1 million bonus.
Dale Jarrett has lost 3 laps so far, has dropped back to 37th position. Now he finally gets the work completed, and you can see the anguish on the faces of the pit crew members.
I mean, he just laid on pit road. I don't know if he's able to get up. Is he okay? I guess he's just absolutely exhausted.
These guys work so hard to keep their driver in competition, sometimes called upon to do a little extra work. Now, Ward Burton never did make it to his pit, and now it brings out the caution. Well, Jerry Punch has a report on Dale Jarrett's woes.
Well, Steve Allen is the engine builder and gas man here for the quality care team for Dale Jarrett. And Steve, what happened out there to cause you guys to run out of gas?
Stupid. we figured we could go to 179, and we tried to get the halfway money, and which was lap 80. And come on 81, excuse me, lap 79 is what I meant to say. But try to get a little greedy. We figured we could milk it out, tell him to save mileage, stay off the accelerator pumps best it could. Maybe it would make it. Felt confident it would, or we wouldn't have tried it. It didn't do it. We're just going too fast.
All right, Steve Allen said the calculations got him to 79.5, and they figured they could save enough fuel to make it the other half a lap to lap 80. The numbers didn't lie. Dale Jarrett ran out of gas.
It was $1 million gamble. It wasn't, because maybe they thought the caution would come out for Ward Burton after all. Jarrett is 3 laps down. Back in a moment.